Welcome to this Pedagogy Premiere digital tip video. In this video we're going to explore how to make use of our Launchpad within Glow. We have access to 4 Launchpads, a personal one for our school, one for Fife Council and one for Scotland. Our personal Launchpad is one that we can edit ourselves, and depending on our rights you might also be able to edit your school Launchpad as well. We're going to focus on our personal Launchpad. We can use this to host links to various sites that we use and other parts of Glow. So you can see in my Launchpad here, I've got a link into Office 365 Home, my Glow emails and my Glow Teams. I've also added tiles for the Glow Blogs feature. The other tiles I've added are my own links to websites and resources that I use most often. For example, I've added in a link for the Doorway Online typing game, so I can click onto this and be taken straight to it. This is useful when I'm moving around a school building. It means that whenever I log into a computer and I log into Glow, I have access to all of my links. Essentially, think of it like your bookmarks. So, how do we add our own tile? You'll see we've got this button here that says Add. If I click onto that, it gives me 2 options. I can add a personal tile or an app from the library. A personal tile is going to be an external link. An app from the library could be where I could go and find this Office 365 Home, or this Mail, or Microsoft Teams, or other ones. But we're going to add a personal tile. I need to give it a title and I need the address URL. So you can see here I've got Mathspot open and I'd like to have this on my Launchpad. So I'm going to click into the address bar and I'm going to copy that address. I'm going to paste that into the address bar here and I'm going to click on Generate Thumbnail. For the title, I'm going to call this Mathspot. I could give it a subtitle if I wanted to, or I could leave it blank. By generating a thumbnail, you can see it's gone to look at the site to create a picture for me here. I can press OK. And that now adds that onto my Launchpad. If I click Add again and Personal Tile, you'll notice that we've actually got an option here to upload our own image. So if you don't like the thumbnail that it generates, or you want something else to represent that site, you could upload your own image, and you'll see you've got some instructions here of a good size of image that you can use. Some practitioners might like to use board maker symbols here, and you could have a board maker symbol as the image for your tile. That's added that in now, but I maybe don't like that sitting there. Maybe I want to put it in a different order. You can see I've got another maths resource here called Mathicon Polypad, and I'd quite like Mathspot to sit next to it. You can see next to my Launchpad I've got an edit button, and I can change the order of where everything sits. I can quite simply just pick up the tile and I can just move it along and drop it in place. When I've finished moving them around, I can click Save, and that has saved the location of my tile. As well as using the Launchpad for my own resources, I could be using this with my learners as well. At early level, I could display my Launchpad on the interactive screen and encouraging learners to come up and choose the correct tile to open a resource. At first level and beyond, I can be teaching my learners how to add their own tiles to their Launchpad, and we could, for example, add a tile together. So we might demonstrate using the resource Mathicon Polypad, and then we could all add that tile to our Launchpad. This is a great way to give learners some personalisation and choice over what they would like in their Launchpads. Here is an example of a school Launchpad, and this is from the learner's perspective. And you can see we have a few tiles for them all to access here. If you have Launchpad rights within your school, then you'll be able to add and edit to this Launchpad. You would follow the same process as you would do within your personal Launchpad by using the Add button here and the Edit button here for removing or changing the order of the tiles. It's important as a school staff to decide together what tiles you would like all the learners in your school to be accessing. Thank you for watching.